We always want to make sure we're being courteous and kind to them. We're always giving them our best foot forward. My name is Kellianne Venit, and I'm the Senior Event Manager at the CSC Los Angeles branch. So the Hollywood Bowl and CSC have been like we've had a client relationship for about 50 years now. Long time. So I'm fairly young in this industry, and people always ask me if it was intimidating when I started out. The answer is yes. I always felt like I was too young and too naive to kind of know what I was getting myself into. But after more and more experience, I've kind of learned through watching and learning other than trying to talk over people and trying to implement my ideas so quickly. I kind of learned how everything goes and the processes of how everything goes, and then I started to implement my ideas, which has kind of got me to where I am. Yeah, just make sure we're being proactive instead of reactive. That's the whole point. So I went to the University of South Carolina for the reason that it was really big in sport and entertainment management. So I started off working on hospitality for USC football. That was a lot of fun. One of my professors actually got me involved with CSC's internship program under Maria Bordley. And she brought me into Dallas to work under her and Brian Zumwalt, and they were probably the best two people to work under, considering Dallas was a pretty small environment to start in, so I learned everything from the ground up. I started as a yellow jacket, and then I went into a supervisor position, and then they had me do more manager roles. So I really got to learn who everyone was, I got to learn the jobs properly, and then from there I went on to supervisor to learn how to communicate effectively and efficiently with our staff. But during my internship, I was fortunate enough to travel to other branches to kind of learn their style of management and how they do things. I was able to go to Houston, Texas to work the Texans games. I was able to go to Kentucky to work the Breeders' Cup, St. Louis Special Events Division to work the PGA Tour, and also Iowa to do a music festival out there, which was very interesting. I envision my career as going international. So I'm a big travel buff, and that's one of the things I've always wanted to do in my life. And I know CSC has a huge international portion of the company, so I'd really like to be a part of that. Maria and Brian kind of sat me down and they're like, "Do you want to stay in Dallas?" And I said, "I wouldn't mind staying in Dallas, but you guys know how adventurous I am." They're like, "Great, so this is where you're going to go. You're going to go to LA." And I said, When I got here, there wasn't really like a set plan for me. It was kind of just see what I like, see where I was going to go with it. I ended up just jumping into all the events I could. So my first 4 days here, I did 4 events each day leading up to the Rose Bowl. And they were like, "So you're an events person?" And I said, "Yeah, I have this weird personality where I hate sitting still." So from then on, I kind of got more exposure with how the LA culture does their events. And they were like, "So you're gonna take the Hollywood Bowl." After I think we're in 104 shows in now, and I love the clients. We've all become really great friends. I love all of the shows that we've done, and it's just been probably one of the best experiences to have here with the best team. You know I got you. Yeah. You know I got you.
All right. You have a good one.
You've done great this season, Dennis. I'm so proud of you. The most fulfilling part is watching my staff love to work here. So I've always worked with people and I've always loved working with people, but to come to a job where I see my staff smiling every day, and it's a genuine smile because they love what they do and because they love working here at the Hollywood Bowl, that makes it so much worth it. I'm Kellianne Venit from Los Angeles, and we are CSC.